connections and whatnot too. So, anywho, yeah, it feels really nice. I was thanking everybody. You know, I feel like no matter where this thing goes, you always remember your first 500 or what have you. The OGs. How about you? How you doing? Turn on some lights here. Oh shit. I didn't realize. That person got zapped in front of me. There's another enemy rogue around. Took me like 5 years to get this. What, 500 followers? Honestly though, like I get it though, like because it's not about like you want to make the genuine connections. Oh, 2K? Oh shit. By the way, I'm going on this character here. Look here, I'll blind that one for us. Just don't hit him, okay? Isn't that nice? But it was really fun. It was really fun. The 500 took like 3 years, yeah. I hope you have a blessed night. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Catch you on the flippity flop. We'll try to see if we can mount a comeback effort here. I don't think so. We did actually have a nice play though. We literally like had some momentum, capped a third base. There's no way they're gonna let me cap this. I bet he saw me. Nope, he didn't. Alright, are they awake? I guess we'll find out. So far, no. Still so far, no. Cool, free cap. That was funny, dude. I got the old free cap, dude. That's the one I was talking about earlier. Sometimes people just aren't paying attention. Is it gonna matter though? I mean, we might be able to keep it, but we're too far behind to come all the way back. We would need a fourth base, but I really want to go and get the cup of coffee. But I swear, I'm the kind of streamer that it's like I don't agree with players that like right here, like we just need a 4 cap and we can win. But my mind was like, just go get the cup of coffee. I'm not gonna quit on the 14 gamers in here, dude. I'm gonna run directly to Blacksmith and try to get the 4 cap for the win. That's what's expected of me. See, they see me stealth up though. Like I'm like these players. I feel like I know when I see a rogue at this bridge, you know, then go stealth. It's like, yeah, I see what's happening here. Yeah, they got it back anyways. Yeah, we need to stop this player over here. I'm just too slow to do it. It's GG. Damn. Somebody's gonna res me. Well, I assaulted all the bases that I could. 5 killing blows. Should be able to get way more, honestly. 10 deaths, I'm never too worried about deaths. 756 honor, though. Good, pretty good chunk of honor. Nice thing about SOD is it doesn't make you fight for the other faction either. Oh, look at those fiery weapons just proccing all the time. I. That was fun. I don't know if I got another one in me. I should go get my cup of coffee real quick. You wanna see how this guy gets down, dude? I'll show you how this guy gets funky right here. I'll literally be 30 seconds. I'm just grabbing a cup of joe that's already brewed up. It's the old MMO farm, huh? I feel like I should change this build. But to what? What's the guild doing, huh? Well, they're still doing BRD. To be honest, I feel like I'm just a little bored here, Assad. Which is fine. Debating if I'm gonna switch to retail or to Cataclassic. Main team's raiding right now. Probably do some heroics when I'm after. Let's hop on Dragonflight. Play! Let's get press my race button, dude. Right here. Let's race! JK, JK. Wrong game. JK, JK. It's fun though, huh? I like the green just because it shows the blue light on my flag a little bit better. Oh, I believe there's some new item I got. Ooh, wow. It's a frosty owl. Hey, what's up, Nug? Welcome in, man. What's good with you? I'm sore, bro. After all those squats, I was just walking down to get my cup of coffee. My arms and legs are sore. I love it, though. That was such a fun night last night. It's good to see you. Kind of low-key vibes tonight. About that time, honestly, it is. Let's see that coffee. I mean, you really can't see it because it's in the cup. I'll tell you, I'll show you the combo though right here. This. And this. Sugar-free vanilla creamer, the Coffee Mates one. 0 sugar. Coffee, chill out. Simple. Simple geometry. You know what I feel like doing, dude? Let's see if we can get a rare mount that I've been after for thousands of years. Well, you know, we can do in-game music too. That's the nice thing about it. About that time. Maybe that's what I need, just some kush. Let's let the kush decide what I'm doing tonight, huh? But you know what sounds fun right now? For like a couple minutes. Cute blonde, that sounds nice. The beard to match. My typical starter word, dream or cream. REA. R-E. A. Reach, there we go. We got the A in the right spot. And these two gotta be moved around. It's not team. Teals? Nope. Oh, why am I putting E in the same space? Newbie. By the way, we found out that L's in the equation now too. So L, E, A, R, N. Learn. Okay, we're really close now. Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta move the E. It's not here, by the way, so the E's either here or here. And the L's not here at the start, so the L's at the end. So it's A-R-L. It ends in A-R-L. It's not snarl. A-R-L. What ends in A-R-L, Al? E. It's early. E. A. A. Or no. But it's E something. A-R-L. Right? Tripping. Because if the E's in it and it's not here, or the E could be... Oh wait, the L could be here too. So it could be L-A-R-E. L-A-R-E. B-L-A-R-E. Blair. Boom. Solved the puzzle. What's funny is like you just become your own worst enemy because I'm like it ends in L and it's like no. You're like it doesn't. You just that's the thing about things like that. You got to follow the rules. If you don't, it doesn't work out. Reminds me of math class, dude. Just you broke a rule somewhere along the way, dipshit. So the whole thing's kaput. I actually almost like I like when I get to the end and I'm like holy shit. Like I feel like I never not get them. I get them every time. Almost like the chat, like the rush of being like, oh, what if I don't do it, dude? I lost my edge. I definitely feel like my my vocabulary through the years, like it definitely peaked. Probably peaked a couple years ago. Now I'm probably more fluent in like memeology and internet terms. But back when I was communicating all the time, working every day, social services, I prefer Sudoku over the word stuff. Yeah, with the numbers. Not me. I like just one Wordle. Just one Wordle and that's it. Just a little quick daily Wordle. That's enough for me. Remember some people though doing like Sudoku and stuff at work just on the lunch break? Like I always respected that, you know? Keeps the brain active a little bit. Allegra. What is that? We used to get the hard Sudoku puzzles for extra credit if you can finish it in class. Are you trying to say in algebra? Oh, in algebra math class, we used to get the hard Sudoku puzzles for extra credit if you can finish it in class. Ah, nice. By the way, this mount I could get from the Mists of Pandaria remix, but I don't want to play the Mists of Pandaria remix. I'll wait for classic. Yeah, I was really into math. I remember like doing like the flashcards and multiplication tables. I remember like junior high, I got like placed in like above or something in math. But I remember once I hit like geometry, and you get to like algebra 2, that's when I started to like fall off. That's when you really got to start like hammering it out. Like you can't hammer out the complexity of those equations in your head. Geometry felt hard for me, honestly. Like, it wasn't the most difficult thing, but I just remember being like, I'm really good at math, and then it was like geometry, and then you just have to follow like these kind of like set of rules that are just like most other math. But I don't know. I remember that one was a tough one for me to learn. Everything else I picked up pretty quick. Shit, I remember my senior year, my algebra 2, my final semester. I remember I was like, I'm cooked. I need to have like a really good study sesh with my teacher when he hosts an after class. And I really told him like, I need to probably learn a lot. Like, I realized he probably taught a lot of this, but he was like, no, it's no worries. You're like, let's get in, let's go over it, and we'll get you prepared for the test. And I really got like a 90 fucking 7 or something like that. I remember it was like, hell yeah. I was the last time I took a math class and a math test, you know? Me and my teacher, we got together, fucking learned it, fucking walked out like, boom! It's like, nice, that worked out. Calculating the angle at the triangle is really messed up. Yeah, once it's like you gotta do shapes, it's like, I just like playing with the numbers. One of my buddies is a math teacher. He's super sharp at math. He originally wanted to be a history teacher, but what he realized is it's a lot easier. There's more demand for math teachers. Math has always been that subject. Not that I like look at stats or anything, but I remember like math always being the one that was like the most difficult for people overall. And shit, I remember my math teacher, dude, my senior year. He was elite when it came to crunch time. My geometry teacher was a terrible teacher. I think she hated herself and the job more than like we hated geometry, and that just created a dynamic that was, it was dark in there, bro. It's dark. Dark. I think we all learned more about ourselves, the teacher included in that. Yeah, science was fun. Took a zoology class my senior year with the flow show. It's the greatest class I've ever been a part of, probably ever, all time. Most of my classes with flow show were. It's actually really funny to think about. It's that age where it's like, damn, that was a long time ago. When it came to history and English, it was not easy for me, yeah. Probably why I caught on super quick with being a chemical operator. Lots of conversions. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're like one of those students where they could just be like, all right, you're really good at science and math, so the career test says you should be a chemical operator. And you're just like, all right, there it is. Play into your strengths. Oh, you know what? By the way, Klay Thompson's not retired. He's just done with Golden State. He signed with Dallas. He's gonna be with Luka. Old runner-ups. Yeah, Dallas Mavericks. I was like, oh, see, we're not that old, dude. I was like, we're fucking ready. Yep, Luka and Kyrie. Yep. I was like, me and Nug were like writing him off, like, hey, I think it's over. He's retired now. No, he's just done with Golden State. Thank gosh, dude. Thank gosh. He's still balling. Because remember, I was like, we're about that age, man, you know, and it's like Klay can't ball no more. What? No, he's still balling. I don't really expect him to do anything. I expect him to do something. He's old though, you know. It's mostly though just as a fan. Damn, no mount. Yep, I was like, I told you this before, but I was at WSU. There was a party that he was at, where I was at. He's only early to mid-30s. He ain't that old. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're like the exact same age, me and him. About a couple months apart. So for me, like, it's easy for me to go, you know, if I was competing as a pro athlete, like, I would be at the end of my career as well. But he's not. We'll be like we'll go like fucking Tom Brady, go till he's 40, dude. What do I want to do now? You know, let's go out to Borealis. That's what I'm saying. He's not that old. I'm not that old. Yep. I've had the ACL and the meniscus. Going through an ACL, like, repair is crazy to me. To actually think like you know when they talk about, yeah, ACL, Achilles, no doubt. But like talking about how an athlete has to like rehab their new ACL and like learn to trust their body again at like the most highest of competitive levels. Like I especially think of like fighters. Like I would not want to get into like a sparring match and like have to like wrap somebody up bear hug style and like dig my leg in. Like it's so hard to build that trust again, dude. Like your whole knee and body just like your leg after my ACL surgery, I remember it like loses muscle and just becomes shriveled. You have to like retrain that shit. Still. Perfect examples, look at Derrick Rose. Yeah, I think there's hundreds of examples of that. That ACL. So I'm excited. I'm not a fan of Dallas, but I do like the Dallas Mavericks. I think Mark Cuban's cool, Shark Tank. I've always liked Luka. He to me is so sinister. I actually want it just for fun. I'll never forget this. What year was this too? 2022, I think. I remember I was talking to my dad about this, and I was like, I feel like Luka Doncic is going to go crazy in this Game 7. And he did. This is Game 7 in Phoenix. So he's in enemy territory, facing elimination. Everybody in the building is like, let's go Phoenix Suns. This is the start. And what Luka Doncic did here to me was the most like realist fucking performance. Like there's a lot of better performances, but this was the realest. The way he gets into it with the crowd and stuff. By the way, where is it? We're all right in volume. Derrick Rose was my sister's favorite baller for a while.
And the ball's going to be in Luka's hand 80 to 85% of the time. Here's the step back by
Yep.
Luka. And Aiden was out there, and Luka trains it, teeing up.
He's letting them have it too, dude. He's letting the fans know.
Series 2 games to none. Doncic 3. Good. Wow. Cleveland open 3 to fire. Late close by Crowder. That's a triple. And that's the problem. Either you're going to switch with Aiden or you're not. And it's intercepted by Dorian Finney-Smith.
I'd love to see the line again.
Punching on the wing. Booker comes out on Finney-Smith, and Doncic goes right. Bridges. Bullock in the Booker comes.
I just want to break it down though. But as soon as he leaves his feet and commits, Luka knows he can just drive the lane. As soon as that middle defender gives up to paint, yep, just you're done. I like Bullock. Pretty much anybody who's ever put on a Pistons jersey. Now it's not terrible. You're only down 8, right? Okay, now it's down 11. Hit him with the Dirk special. Love Dirk.
Spencer Dinwiddie with a big shot. They got him in the Porzingis trade, and he hits right there for the Mavs. With the ball, Finney-Smith in the corner.
Still not bad. You're down 9 at home. No worries. That was a dime. That was a crazy pass. Put it right on the money.
Cam on Johnson. Working him down low. Doncic with the bump and the spin. Another 2, and he's got 12.
Oh, and he's having work. Here we go again. The isolation.
Into 8.
They were helping him too on that.
Big smile.
He's just laughing out there. He's
Away here by Luka.
enjoying himself in the sunshine.
Down their center. 6 of 8, 18 points.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's Ayton right there.
Here's the switch.
I wanted the Pistons to draft Ayton.
Doncic with 16. Into Biombo, doubled inside. Give him 18.
So forcing him to go left and just picking apart every single thing about his game that gives him comfort.
Oh my God. Look at him looking at the crowd, dude. Oh my God. 26 down. 27, excuse me.
Stunning. 27-point lead. Down goes Johnson. 3.
Oh no.
They're shredding him.
Oh no.
Shredding him.
Luka Doncic is absolutely putting on a show here in the Valley.
27 points from in the league this year. Doncic right there.
Now, I usually when I watch these, I just watch the first half because he did show out a little bit here in the third. But like, look, you coming out of the third, imagine you're at halftime, like, I'm at game 7 in Phoenix. How's it going? Like, we left, bro. Like, we're down 35. I think there's a meme out there where like Chris Paul gets a layup and they're like, Chris Paul cuts the lead down to 32 or something. Man, ruthless. Ruthless. Hey, Scoogie. What's going on? Vibing out tonight. I'm actually like physically exhausted from yesterday. Keep in mind too, we did like 60 curls, 120 squats. Or 90 curls and 120 squats. Oh, dude, it's so nice. It feels so good too. Although I think it might need to get cleaned up a little bit in some spots. It's feeling good, looking good. Now what's nice is I actually like to wear my hats. And like hats with hair are rough. Cause like I was starting to get the hair where it's like flailing out over here. Start getting the hair like peering out a little bit right here. Go shorter, yeah, I could put like some shaving cream, razor that down. We'll do another 10k bits and we'll shave the head, huh? That's a joke. You're more aerodynamic now, exactly, dude. I was like, dude, I should honestly shave the armpits. Might make me more aerodynamic when I game. But yeah, like I woke up today and like, I think it was DG Richie 11 who was talking about it, but like putting my head on my pillow and just like waking up, taking a shower, drying it off. Like I just put my towel barely over my head. That's it. How many bits for shaving eyebrows and stash? Right now, honestly, probably 1 million. It'd take 1 million for that. And if somebody's like, that price is high, you better take a closer look at this mustache right here. The mustache. This, the head of hair. That's a favor. What would be really funny is if we did the mustache and eyebrows, then it would just be this soul patch. Which honestly, the soul patch is kind of a interesting look. But for me, it's when I'm intrigued, I do this. It's a little tickler. What about the left side of the stash and the right eyebrow? Honestly, probably just the same price, I guess. Again, you guys have to understand too, I gotta be careful. If I say a price, Chosky could give that amount. And we could be shaving it too. Yeah, that'd look creepy. Although if I shaved it all off, it would really remind me of like this. This is what it would look like. Look like Keanu Reeves when he gets unplugged from the Matrix. It's nice though, I like it. What's funny is I was explaining it to somebody earlier and it was like, I was telling them like, it's not anywhere on any of the charts. Yeah, I like my hair too, honestly. Like, I'd rather have kept it. But, you know, it's kind of just how those events kind of go. But I didn't even put that reward up there. But he set it up because he just asked me it. And so I literally said 10,000 because I was like, I'm just going to say an absurd amount. You know? But that's what makes it kind of fun too. And obviously, it's an obscene amount to receive, you know, on a celebration like that. Clearly just setting the vibes is what he's doing. But it's funny, it's like I don't even want to cut my hair. We don't even offer that as action. It just happens. No, 10,000 bits. I think that's like, you can look. I think you can buy 10,000 at a time. He did 10,000 bits. Oh, it's $100. Oh, got you. Sorry, I thought it was more. But it said 10,000 bits, $126 with the 10% discount. Are you sure? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it's not 100. Yep, correct. It's kind of a weird one though, like, you know, it's funny, like, again, it's like, are we doing the, you know, like, hey, what about getting a mage tattoo right here? You know, how much money? It kind of reminds me of that time of, you know how you'd always go at the lunchroom, like, hey, how much would you do, you know, how much money would it take you for you to, like, you know, eat a piece of that petrified white dog poop, you know? I always felt like I was the person that, not that I was training for anything, but I was always like, you know, people make $1 million, like, for some poop, like, you know, like 10K right now, a briefcase, like, you know, you're just eating the poop, you just puke and it sucks, you know, whatever, like. But it's funny how, like, you know, sometimes it becomes this thing of, you know, just, anyways. I thought it was just a mess around joke, how much to cut my hair and amount, and there we are. Gives you his bets to go talk to the sexiest girl in the lunchroom. Ah, I see how it is. Honestly, I feel like usually we were asking that, we were already past that phase. We were asking the sexiest girl in the lunchroom what her price was. Sometimes that was the really funny thing. Getting everybody's different take. I was always the one that would go cheap. Like, people would be like, okay, like, you know, it's funny, not that people called me Thor. A lot of people called me by my first name when I was really young. Thor kind of became a nickname, my last name and stuff when I started playing sports. But I remember, I lost my train of thought, damn it. I was always the one that was like getting laughed at because people are like, hey, like, everybody answered how much, I don't know why I'm going to poop, but how much it would cost for them to eat poop, and Thor's the cheapest, and I'm like, I'm the only one who's getting paid, just so you guys know, like, I'm the only one trying to be realistic here. Of course I don't want to eat poop, but, like, you know, we're talking about money here. Anywho, though, it's all in good fun. Those types of events are just celebrating the 500 followers. Just a click of a button. At no cost. But I kid you not, I should go back and clip it. That's how it happened. He literally was like, how much to shave your head again? Because we did do it last time. And I was like, I don't really want to do it. 10,000 bits. And then he just sent it like that. And then the stream was just buzzing. Then everybody was like, when's that head getting shaved? Good times. It would have been traumatizing if you came back yesterday to someone sending to keep the hair. Would it have been traumatizing? I'm not sure if I get it. If you came back yesterday... Oh, like if someone sent it back? I don't know if it'd be traumatizing, but I'd feel bad. I'd feel bad for the person because, like honestly, that would be my biggest concern. It would be like that somebody just put a big, large contribution, expecting something, and like I can't deliver on that because the hair's already gone. So I don't know if it'd be traumatic, but I would be a bit like I would feel really. You know, that'd be something I feel like I would have to have like a streamer's responsibility to say I need to make sure to take care of this or something. But again, that's why it's like Chosky's just kind of trying to like check it out there, and I could have a little bit of fun with him. Like, you know, I'm sure there is a line if, you know, I was like, I'll get a mage tattoo, $10,000 or something. I guess if that, it's wild to think about. It's really weird to think about. Good thing we had practice at the lunchroom, though. I think, you know what's interesting about that, Skoog, is like, again, this is what I used to do in the lunchroom. You have to take a realistic approach. Like, that is like, first I think that, I don't know if that could get you banned, honestly. Like, it should. But I think that might actually, on paper, slip through the rules. But, like, that's very, very gross and, like, unsanitary. So, like, but that's the biggest impact of it, is like at that point it's not just shaving my head, it's like if that goes viral, you know, like then all of a sudden like that's the thing that I did. And I really feel like what I really like my tag of integrity, you know, and saying like good luck, have fun, you know, that not saying it could happen. And it's like, well, what if you could just get rich clapping with poop in your hands? Again, I guess that would be the thing, but I think it would need to be way more than that, because like then I'm just gonna go down a path of like really, 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 you know, jackass levels of thing. Whereas the one thing that I've really tried to stay true to is like have fun, but I really want to make sure that there's a level of like maybe not seriousness, but like, you know, we're real about the, you know, being good people in the world and the stuff we talk about, saying good luck, have fun, and helping people through different situations that are going on in life. You know, get the super glue out, time to glue it back on. Yeah. I guess honestly, like in that scenario too, going back to Nug's scenario, you could probably, I'm pretty sure there's probably just a way to like refund it or something, you know? Like if somebody literally did that and was like, well, what the heck, like, I want my, if the hair's gone, I want my bits back, I'd probably be like, let's make it happen, that's fine. And again, you guys will probably be, I don't need to preface this, but seriously, that integrity tag that we have on the stream and that word, it means a lot to me. Always doing the right thing, and like, so even if it's like pooping in my hands and clapping, I would want to make sure that the agreement is done right. All considerations taken. Like, could you imagine like, hi, I'm Thor_Q, and we've had a long discussion about how much bits it's going to take for me to poop and clap into my hands. I want you guys to know that I'm still passionate about some of the more serious things and discussions that we have around here, and some of the motivational speaking that I do. I think it's going to be hard for you to take me seriously after I do this, and then just... you know? And then we go viral, and then it's just like we're hanging out here, and people are coming in like, dude, shit in your hands, you sick fuck, you fucking nasty mo. How much to do it again? And I'm just wagering that over and over. And I guess now, Skoogans, I hope you're still here, because now I'm just doing, this is how I was in lunchroom. What if somebody was like, alright, a lifetime of money, but a lifetime of pooping in your hands and clapping? I'd probably be, I think I'd have to say no, man. I think I'd have to obviously say no. But it is like, dude, all you have to do is poop in your hands and clap. Boom. 6 figures a year, full time. Yeah, you would have to lean into it. Like, I don't think I could ever get away from it. But it's just funny, like, thinking about how sometimes I'll tweet about, like, meditation practices and, like, positive perceptions and, like, having ADHD and stuff like that. And then it's like, wait a minute, this is the guy with the poop clap, dude, the poop clap. It's a strange world out there, I suppose. Can't wait to talk to my next guy next year. This is heating up. Let's talk law, you know? What you know about law? How much do you want to sell your poop for, huh? I got a clapping business. Skoog, you know what's most important to me though, dude, is knowing that you would still support me through that journey, dude. Are you gonna play retail when the new expansion comes out, by the way? I didn't realize it came out in August. That's soonish. I want to, but it's kind of like WoW right now is really like a it just depends how I feel with the other versions of WoW that's going on. Because right now what's coming in 2 days is gonna be Season of Discovery, Phase 4. And that's going to be a big bump, and we might get another phase of Cataclysm before that, so I want to though. But like, if I'm kind of just playing a bunch of Classic, and I'm not like bored, there's a chance I might just, or maybe not play that much. I think the thing is too, is I'm going to have to make a decision in terms of buying it too, that's the thing now, which is fine, but I'll probably buy the expansion, it's just a matter of how much I'll play it. We're just waiting for a rare mount to spawn, by the way, just talking poops and claps, haircuts. So what are all the versions you're playing right now? Kata and Sod? Yeah, just Kata and Sod. And then I mean, like, this is, I kind of always have done this, like Dragonflight I've kind of always just played a little bit. Like, I might do what I did with Dragonflight to War Within, like, buy it and play it, like how many hours do I have at max level? So the entire expansion of Dragonflight at level 70 max level, I've spent 3 days and 10 hours. So that's like under 100 hours. Right here. All Alliance. You know, I'm gonna get into the Alliance Horde faction a little bit. Honestly, I swear, when people say they play Horde, like Alliance, I think Alliance knows that they're just kind of the better faction, and so it's like whatever. So I feel like it's always Alliance never see Horde gamers and go, ah, get out of here, Horde. Let's go Alliance, because we just know, you know, we're classy. But I always feel like when sometimes like people are like Alliance, you see a Horde player like, for the Horde, yeah, screw the Alliance. It's like, all right. I know, we're the better faction, you get all mad about it. But I swear you'll never really see an Alliance player. Yeah. Now again, it's all, the rivalry's all in good fun, of course. But if I'm being real saucy, you know what, Horde? You're the only ones that whine about, hit the Alliance. Alliance players, when we see Horde, we're just gonna, we both play Warcraft, cool. For the Alliance. Honestly though, at this point, it's like in retail, like I'm glad that they have it where the faction kind of rivalry is basically like almost completely dissolved. It follows the line of the story, and at this point, like nobody wants to, like classic WoW, it makes a lot of sense to have like the world PvP and the different factions, the two factions rather. I like that retail because I'm just, sorry, I feel like I'm not speaking very clearly. I like how retail is with the faction rivalry, and I like how classic is. It's still pretty relevant in classic, and in retail. Here's a rest feather, by the way. Anybody else here for it? Nope. Chance at a rare mount? Damn, nope. Now, what's interesting too, though, all faction rivalries aside, I've also like Alliance because I play only Alliance for all these years. So like, I have a great understanding of like all these major cities, like Alliance quest lines. I'm familiar with synergizing and raid with Alliance racials. I'm used to fighting against Horde racials in the battlegrounds. I'm used to the Alliance. You know, obviously you get it. I don't need to say it, but I really feel like as time goes on, it's like, even if I was like, didn't have a preference, Just because I've simply played the Alliance more, I like to just keep playing it, play into what I know. This is the Mage class hall right here, Hall of the Guardian, one of my favorite places in the game. There's my coffee at. Actually, here, you want to see something kind of cool? This is my little show and tell here. These are all my characters on Sargeras. Now, do I play a lot of these? No, like I only have one character max level. I have played this character a lot. Like this character's actually never seen max level. What happens when I play retail is like sometimes it's just always a fun idea to level up some characters. Got old Moon 2 hole. Raiden hole. Sniper hole. Marksman hunter. This character's cool as hell. Sneak hole. I played this rogue a lot in Mists of Pandaria. This is basically my main in Mists of Pandaria. The gear update like ruined my character last time I did it. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I literally did it once, and it literally took away like gear that I was holding on to that had like it just messed everything up, and it gave me worse gear than what I had. Like I thought that it would just like give me an item level like that was good for my level. It literally like the game was basically saying like, here, let's just actually delete everything you've ever done, and we'll just give you a dipshit set. It was stupid. Although it is a cool feature though, if you literally have like no idea what's going on with a character or something like that, but. I don't get that character. Like, fresh start, get out of my face. What I really want to see on this character is, what is my slash played? I have 22 days in 3 hours on this character. Two times 24. 528 hours. I also played him quite a bit in BFA as my ult. I need to drag this over. I like it, but I don't like it, yeah. They just failed on the execute. Like, literally delete all my items and just give me an item level better than what I had equipped. If you're not going to give me an item level better than what I had, and I know the gear scales and stuff, just darn it. I don't know what's going on. Don't mess with my gear. It took away gear that I wanted to keep. I guess I should have just been more knowledgeable. I actually was like, I really want to level a Shadow Priest sometime. It sounds really fun. And if you level up the Void Elf, these are the allied races, you get what's called the Heritage Armor. So you have to actually level the character. One at the time, I think 50 was max or something. That's before the level squish. So I leveled this all the way up. So this is the Void Elf Heritage Armor that I unlocked. And I have a little incorporated in my transmog. I'm an Illidan fan. Tribute to Illidan. One time I was like, I'm gonna try out Protection. Tank some dungeons for our leveling group. And I had to go with one of the best warrior sets of all time. Again, kind of like Shade Hole, just super cool ass character right here. Doom Hole. With the retail version. I have a Doom Hole too, that's a male human. Kata. Like, I wonder what kind of By the way, it says you won't be able to get it again, but it literally says that every time. Like, it always offers it to me. But what I want to see is, like, what is my slash played on this character? 6 days. That's over 100 hours. But I had to level this thing 1 to 50. It doesn't go that slow, though, in retail. Just levitating. In the priest class hall. Like, I literally have no idea what I'm doing with these characters, but, like, it's funny, they're all just parked at their lead. I just love it, though. It's like, this is my priest. It's a Void Elf Shadow Priest. The Slinger of Void Energy. The Void Elf. Figured throw in shade. It's crazy how looking at the WoW character roster is like a living diary, kind of, from different moments in life. Yeah. Although not really so much for me, and just in the sense that, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. But, like, this character is really where all the stories are. Well, that's not true, though, because we just said I had 23 days on here. Yeah. Actually, wild. I wonder what character, like... What other character would I have a lot of time on? How about my druid? My mage is less than 200 days. I officially have... The most played time I have on a character is my classic mage. Oh, this one has 27 days. That's more than the rogue. It's kind of funny, mage, rogue, and druid are my most played class in retail, and those are my alts and like mains in classic. I have Ravenlord and bro, being a druid is so cool. So cool. Final Fantasy 14? What about it? You played some tonight? That game's got a lot of buzz going on right now. Hey, nice. We got quite a bit of people that play Final Fantasy 14 too. Oh, get out of here. Just want to enjoy myself. This is just a vibes ride right now. This is officially just World of Warcraft vibes. Apparently I picked the hardest class to learn. Wonderful. I know nothing about Final Fantasy. What class is that? I wonder what the hardest class is. Which class is it? Yeah. What's cool is that, what is it, the Pictomancer, that new one? That looks kind of neat. Dark Mage or whatever? Black Mage? That's what I would play. I would want to play... Oh yeah, Thadamerge. That's a hard rotation. Is that also known as Black Mage? I don't know Final Fantasy that well, but I just know there's a mage class that's like super difficult, has big cast times, and like it's really hard to like move and but you get big spells. And that's what I love, dude. The bigger the spells, the bigger the wizard, the bigger the cast time on it. But I've also heard it's just punishing. Well, we might as well go to the carnival and do the games. Because like I said, one day, someday, we're going to have Although honestly, should we just take a little tour, dude, of the Mage class hall? This place is seriously probably one of my favorite places in the game, dude. It's just all sorts of just Mage decor, dude. You can only get here if you're a Mage. A feature introduced in Legion. The coolest thing about this? Bullshit. Yeah, seriously, dude. What the heck? Must be very popular. Oh, you know what? It's yeah, damn. That just goes to show how, like when an MMORPG game has a queue on your server, that means that is popping with life. Guess I'm just trying to be a little optimistic too. Archmage Antonitis, by the way. Not that familiar enough with the this looks like a troll warrior. Original Warcraft 1 art. Some mana flowers, an arcane protector, spellfire. I believe this was the rune. Mages used to have an ability in Warlords of Draenor that would power up like a crystal. You would like attack a crystal and then the crystal would explode and put damage everywhere. It was actually one of the weirdest things. I didn't play WoD, but it's probably one of the #1 things I've never experienced on Mage that I'm always like, that would have been a fucking interesting time to play the game. Some scrolls. I believe this is after Deathwing ripped open the water fountain and locked it on. Knowledge. Here you can read about all your Legion artifacts. Lunith, Falmalorn, and Chiv. Sign of the Kirin Tor. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the Warcraft movie. Remember we were talking about a Warcraft tattoo? Like legit. The one like right here with the Kirin Tor, like to have it where it's like, I mean, I bet now with technology, I don't know how this works, so like I don't know if it's like, yeah, that would like give you like mess up your skin, but if like I could get a Kirin Tor tattoo that like lights up blue and white a little bit, you know, like in the movie, you know, like in the movie, it's the mark of the Kirin Tor. It's a big investment though, just get that tattoo 3 years later, dude. WoW just finally ending all WoW servers. After all these decades, and I'm just like, no, I got a tattoo. The little babbling book. Sometimes these books will talk to you. There's the little mage hole right there. The little gnomish wizard packs quite the punch. I can't remember who this guy is. He's creepy. Millhouse Manastorm, a legend. Just thinking about all the damage we could cause with the Soul Stone has got me all excited. Let me have it, please. Mages are always trusted when we get these like secret artifacts that can like end the world. The mages are always, we're like the lab rats, you know? I wonder how WoW will end. Like everything ends at some point, right? 100 will all go down. What if it doesn't? I don't know. You know, what if, I guess what I'm saying is like, what if I end before WoW ends, you know? Maybe it doesn't end in my time. Although I don't know why I immediately go like dystopian, but I just immediately think of like getting Fallout mode, you know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna be playing WoW then, dude. But I mean, as long as gaming's a thing. Yeah, I think it'll be a matter though of like, you know, if it did die, it would just, better games would come out. Like maybe like, you know, honestly like something like me just, I'll try to cook a little bit. Like a game like Ashes of Creation comes out, which is like, just gonna be a new MMORPG. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it can. I'm prefacing too much. Sorry. Let me just say my point. That to me is like the game that's like Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft right now are like the two biggest MMORPGs. There might be some other ones out there. I don't really look at numbers, but it feels like, and they both have a subscription fee, which is really interesting. Ashes of Creation has the potential, I feel like, to maybe be a game that can like be new and like maybe gather, both of those pools of players and keep them. If something like that were to happen, maybe not now, but like, maybe WoW lasts for another decade or two, but then another game, like, technology goes crazy in like 20 years beyond what we can imagine, and then just, suddenly a new universe pops up or something. Like, how about League of Legends? Like the Riot universe comes out with an MMO in like 10, 15 years from now. They keep growing, and then all of a sudden they're just like, you know what? I think it would take a lot of money too. Just, I guess that's kind of obvious, Something I'm not too familiar with, but I think a term I heard in like, this is like a term I heard in like fast food, but they call it like a copycat business. Typically, what you do in business is, when your competitors are doing good, you try to do that but better. So Blizzard, like World of Warcraft, could easily like can compete. A new game can come out and they can like compete with it a bit. But I think it would need to like be something that is able to take a majority of WoW players and say I'm ready to move on, and Final Fantasy players and say I'm ready to move on, and maybe no game can do that because we're so tied to the nostalgia. Final Fantasy has deep roots too. I wonder if instead of WoW Classic to go in a different direction, do like a WoW 2.0. There's so many different game versions now. It could be an interesting direction. Yeah. Well, and look at like Plunderstorm. Plunderstorm I think is a good example. That could be a whole like fucking Warcraft Royale. But I think we already have that on the phone actually. But like that though to me isn't really World of Warcraft though. But one could argue like what is World of Warcraft anymore these days? Is Dragonflight World of Warcraft? Is playing the Evoker augmentation specialization in class? World of Warcraft is vanilla World of Warcraft, the classic, the season of discovery now. So I think eventually we're going to hit a point where like, maybe we're just looking at ideas that are even beyond just the basics of this, like Plunderstorm. Like what if I threw out just a random idea? What would be like a random idea? Like what if they did... Like, what if they did an extraction shooter styled MMORPG? So, like, take the backside of World of Warcraft and, like, how we have our character models and, like, how we farm gear and stuff, but then make that, like, into that Plunderstorm engine. I'm just thinking, like, what's something World of Warcraft hasn't done? Like a looter shooter, they could take that BR mode and maybe try to make it... It wouldn't be a looter shooter, though. It'd be like a looter Plunderstorm. I don't know, I'm just kind of, like, trying to throw out a crazy idea. I like having classic retail in 2.0, yeah. I love it too, honestly. Like some people, like I was actually in one stream and the person was like making the point like, well, Blizzard makes the, they got everybody like following kind of this path, and it's like, they were saying like it's a bad thing. It's like, yeah, no, that's good. We're on a good like trajectory. So like I like right now where World of Warcraft has us. I think it's weird sometimes when people are like, well, Blizzard's just trying to get us to play this, and then to play that, and then to play this. Like, well, yeah, but let's play it. I want to play what they want us to play and what other people want to play. That's kind of my own 2 cents there, but sometimes it feels like, it's like, that's what you want. You want your game company to put you on a feed, Like sometimes people laugh, like, have fun and Miss a Pandaria Classic, because that's what we're going to be playing soon. Like, what? Like, what were you expecting after Kata? I don't know. Although I do see why it's laughable, though. But nonetheless, it was laughable to think about Kata Classic, and we're here now. So, looking forward to my first Final Fantasy adventure. Yeah. Have you ever played any of the Final Fantasy games growing up or anything like that? I have like such minimal experiences with Final Fantasy. It's always like a brand new universe to me. What if instead of Mythic Plus, WoW added a clapping competition? Yeah, dude. Then it would be more normalized. Looter tutor, dude. The old looter tutor. Should we take a little dark tour of Legion? Legion, I wish I played more World of Warcraft with the Flow show. Have you played the Division? I have not. But I wouldn't mind having, like, you know how, like, Escape from Tarkov is kind of like, now I don't know Escape from Tarkov that well, but, like, you have a character and you put them into these scenarios. Like, what if you had that with Plunderstorm, where it's like you have a character outside of these drops? Whoa. Just an idea, though. I don't know. Like, I really like the combat style of Plunderstorm. Though I think that'd be cool to, like, you know, have it where it's basically plays out kind of like similar to Escape from Tarkov, but it's instead of, you know, obviously a first-person shooter and like guns and stuff, you're getting like gear upgrades and like wands and stuff. What's funny though is now is it's like, you know what I'm doing? Oh, like Dark and Darker. I think I'm kind of like starting to describe Dark and Darker a little bit. And if you want to know why that happens, it's probably because there's people all over the world right now with big money trying to say, let's make the next best game, you know? I've only played a demo on my PlayStation 2 back in the day. It was one of the many demo game discs they used to make. I played the hell out of Division 2 Skoogans. That looked like a really cool game. I like the concept of it. Let's go check out Suramar, dude. This is a really peaceful city. The land of the Highborn. By the way, this character has 184 days played. This place is cool. Kind of like Venice vibes. I like the dragon riding, but when I'm flying around for the scenic view. You know what's crazy? I won't lie, like it's kinda interesting. I'm at that point where I've been streaming for so long, like it's rare that I game without being live. I mean I do, you know, like, but what's the point of making, sorry. Like I remember well before I was even streaming, sometimes I'd just play WoW and I would just do this. I would just ride around and, you know, maybe I'd be talking to a friend or something, but just like immerse myself in the world. Like I remember, you know, just sometimes getting nice and high, turning on in-game music. Anyways. World of Warcraft truly is a world you can just get lost in. You know, and when you're not live and you're truly kind of alone, not like you're like lonely, but like when you're just alone playing World of Warcraft, you are just so deep in the world, you know? It's cool. Division 2 is like so close to being my ideal game. I just wish I had some more players and I'd change a couple of things. Yeah, conceptually I really feel like Division 2 was pretty fucking cool. It's really cool. Oh, this is what it actually looks like, but I always make it nighttime out here. Some more visibility though. So it's like already dark out here. Yeah, I watched a lot of Summit 1G, so I remember when he was playing it a lot. It's nice. There's Dalaran floating over there. Dark again. See, it's got a cool skybox out here, actually. I really like Shadowlands, like from a thematic standpoint. That was a really immersed world. Division 3 would be great, or a remake of Star Wars: The Old Republic with updated graphics and combat would both be amazing. Yes and yes. There you go. Doug likes it. Oh, this person has that mount. That's so nice. I'm just whispering nice mount. It's a hard mount to get. Oh, Lady Jaina Proudmore has something to say to me? Stay a while and listen? Okay. Talk to me, Jaina. Oh, this is mage shit, dude. God. No hard feelings, only friendship. Feel the same, but surely you don't come all the way to Shadowlands just to find me. No, for years I've read about this place in Muad'Dib's book. I stood atop Karazhan and caught glimpses through the veil. Checks out. Suppose I went to gaze upon the realms of death with my own eyes before. Is everything alright, Khadgar? He's acting strange. I feel the weight of years upon me, Jaina. The burdens carried, the choices made. He's not feeling good. He's tripping out. I can tell. That's not the Khadgar, no. Forgive the musings of an old man. I think I'll look around and see Shadowlands a bit. See what wonders I can find. He's high on that wizard kush. There's no doubt about it. City of secrets in a land of ancient knowledge. How intriguing. Sounds like you'll be keeping busy. Just don't leave without saying goodbye. I've missed you, old friend. I'm a mage too. Did you guys miss me? Pretty cool, huh? By the way, I got shoulders like that too, little crow shoulders. Where they at? Right here. They're called giant pumpers. This is like, for those of you that don't know, this is like the afterlife. World of Warcraft. Where am I going? I go up. Oh, could go to the Maw, dude. The Maw sucks so bad. Star Wars: The Old Republic. I never played that one. but I played a lot of Star Wars Galaxies. You guys probably heard this story before. Before I got into WoW, I remember I was at the LAN Center playing CS. I remember Star Wars Galaxies was all the buzz. And then once World of Warcraft hit, that was the one. People also played a lot of EverQuest back then too. Also, there was Dark Age of Camelot that I remember too. My buddy, a couple other people played at the LAN Cafe once in a while. Star Wars has really great stories, yeah. That's the thing about the Star Wars universe too. Like, and that's something too where like World of Warcraft is a familiar universe for me. That's why I love it as an MMO. Star Wars can immediately offer that to me just because I've watched and indulged in so much. And they delivered in a really fun and interactive way. And it's all, yeah, it's also Star Wars and the world is just cool, yeah, exactly. Just the combat and graphics are showing signs of aging. Yeah, I really feel like it's all about that combat these days. Dude, I'm sore from yesterday. Revendreth. Oh wow, this never got posted. That's wild. I forgot to post in the Discord that I'm live, and I always do that. Well, better late than never. WoW combat is just so clean, it's truly the best, yeah. Oh, I can't fly out here. I'm not flying yet, well. Revendreth. It's like too dark out with that on. You know what, honestly, we need to like activate a little bit. We'll do some PvP. Do an epic battleground, we'll go to the fair. I feel like I'm making myself a little too cozy. Just flying around the zones. My voice is cracked on that. You have to get that certain octave too of like, it's almost like a half crack too to get that that silent yell. Yelling, but it's quiet. Oh my god. It's popping away. Oh. All right, so I guess we're just gonna go to the in-game carnival, play some games, and then we're gonna go into a big 40 versus 40 player versus player battleground. This is World of Magecraft. Some more, actually. I'm gonna do some coffee too. I do love me some coffee. How you doing, Poppy? I actually got like decent PvP gear. I need better, but I actually got like decent gear. Last time I was out in the battlegrounds, I was like top 10 in damage out of 80 players. Oh yeah. By the way, see, this place looks really cool. See how it's dark? Alright, and then we drink the special potion. Dun. Whee. All right, today I'm really tired and sore, but like I feel good in a good way though, you know? Like it really feels like I feel great in the sense that like we went all in yesterday with the stream. We were just going 110% from start to finish for like however long it was. We went to like 3 a.m., almost like 10, 11 hours. It's like, I'm actually sore. We did like 90 curls. What I do, 30 and 60. My legs are sore. I was like, I'm tired. But it kind of feels good in that, like, I don't know, we're just kind of keeping it cozy, chilling, chatting. Talking about like the potential of Division 3. Or maybe like an updated Star Wars Galaxy, or Star Wars The Old Republic, rather. And Star Wars Galaxies. So I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. It's like one of those things where I guess it's like I feel like I have low energy today, but that's because that's a good thing because I spent all the energy yesterday because I wanted to. In weather news, not to be boring, but the heat wave that we have here too is going to be starting to get cooler starting tomorrow. So that'd be kind of nice. Sometimes I feel like you're just a little bit more slightly tired too with that heat. We also had like 150 milligrams of THC drink last night too. Oh, we gotta actually play the mini games here. I forget that. Alright. This one's pretty simple. Tricks of the trade here, it always goes back to the same spot. So find out where that is. Boom, right there, that's center. Oops, I didn't mean to toss that one. Then you toss a bunch and chain right here. All three in a row. Then you get your prize, boom, open it. That's what you get. So yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. I'm so proud of just the energy and to have marbles back and stuff like that too, you know, it's just such a fun event. You know, it's kind of interesting, not that it's like the reason we stop marbles every Monday is because like it does kind of just like after a while, you know, you do like some of the new tracks and stuff. So I guess what I'm just getting at is like I kind of just stopped doing them because I was like, okay, I feel like, you know, we've had enough. You know, there's not as much excitement and energy left there for us. But then I was like, all right, well maybe we take a little break. We set the goal for 500 to bring it back, and it was really a lot of fun too. I think a lot of people showed up too that were there when we used to do the marbles, and then there's a lot of people too that got to do it for the first time, and I think we're really like, yo, this is actually sick. Like this is fun. So I'm excited. I think we're just going to keep rolling marbles every Monday, kind of like we used to, and then there might just be a Monday where maybe we do something else. Let's just see how the vibes go. Alright, see, and then you get that one prize ticket, and we're trying to get 1,000. At 526, we're more than halfway there. It's a long journey. This one is you shoot the targets. You want FPS? I got you. It's technically third person. My character's got the cowboy hat on too. I look like a person that would probably just be dominating the old rifle carnival game.